We looked at a couple methods to convert between decimal and a certain base or a base to decimal, and we've got other videos on that. In this video, we're looking at using the remainder as a method of finding out what our answer is when we're going from decimal to any base. So this will work for any base. Okay. As an example, the number 823 is a base 10 number. What is that in base 8? To solve that, we're going to use the number 8 to our advantage. So we start with the 823, divide it by 8, that gives us 102.875. Bring the 102 down here for the next step, and take everything from the decimal point over, so 0.875, and multiply that by 8, our base. That'll give us 7. We'll use that in a minute. We took the 102 down here, now we divide that by 8. So everything to the left of the decimal comes to the next step, everything to the right of the decimal, including the decimal, you multiply it by 8. So 102 now, we divide that again by 8, gives us 12.75. Take everything from the decimal over, 0.75, multiply by 8, that gives us 6. Take the number to the left of the decimal, bring it down here. Repeat. 12 divided by 8 is 1.5. So decimal 5 times 8 gives me 4, and bring the 1 down here. 1 divided by 8 is 0.125. Once I get a 0 as my result, a 0 in front of the decimal, I know I've reached the end. That's my last step. So I take the 0.125, multiplied by 8, that gives me 1. Now to get the answer, you look at all the remainders, and in reverse order, 1, 4, 6, 7, base 8 is my answer. So 823 base 10 equals 1, 4, 6, 7, base 8. Let's do it again with base 16 this time. So here I've got 1,201. Excuse me, I've already messed it up. As a base 10, and make it into a base 16. Okay. So we start by dividing by the base. 1201, divide that by 16, that gives us 75.0625. Take everything to the right of the decimal, 0.0625, multiply that by 16, I get a 1 as my remainder. The 75, I bring down here. Take the 75, divide that by 16. Gives me 4.6875. Everything from the decimal over, 0.6875, and multiplied by 16, gives me 11, which remember in hex is the letter B. Bring everything on the left of the decimal, the 4 down here. 4 divided by 16 is 0.25. The 0 on the left of the decimal means this is my last step. Take my 0.25, multiply that by 16, gives me 4. So my answer, 1201 as a base 10, is 4B1 as a base 16 number. A little tricky the first few times you saw it, I'm sure. There are times when you probably thought, hey, I'm not sure I can get this. Practice, repetition, get into that rhythm of divide by the base, split the stuff on the right of the decimal to multiply by the base, the left of the decimal goes down to the next step. If you get that rhythm going, I think you'll be fine.